Daddy Dave Comstock is highly known in a few specific sectors. Those who follow the sport are aware of this side of his life since he races cars. Because he put his life in peril to participate in the hazardous sport of street racing in Oklahoma, he is also seen as a bit of an adventurer. His face has lately gained further notoriety on the Discovery Channel's television reality series Street Outlaws, which chronicles street races and their rivals. Underground street racing appeals to a lot of people, and Comstock has acquired a sizable fan following as a result of being on the program. April 4, 1973 was the birth date of well-known racer and reality TV personality Daddy Dave. By nationality, he is a U.S. citizen. In addition, Daddy Dave was born to Peter and Marge Comstock, two Caucasian parents. American daredevil Dave Daddy is a racer with the Street Outlaws. He goes by David Comstock in real life. His breakthrough role came from an appearance in the U.S. show Pink's. 2009 saw him make an appearance in the television series Pink, pursuing his ambition of becoming an actor and moving away from his family. However, it was his appearance on the Discovery Channel's Street Outlaws series that really rocketed him to fame. He rapidly established himself as the street racing king in the series among other well-known racers like Ryan Martin. The series was centered on street racing. Dave made his TV debut in the reality series Pink's. In 2009, the program did not much increase his notoriety, but he did not look back. When Dave was chosen for the Discovery Channel series Street Outlaws, his career underwent an important shift. He had an opportunity to perform in a reality TV program with Big Chief Justin Shearer. The vehicle street racing on Oklahoman streets was the main topic of this talk. Bettors placed large bets on these races. Not only were there mishaps but also deaths. Dave was involved in an accident in 2015 while operating a GMC Sonoma pickup truck. His automobile overturned 6 times at the speed he was going before smashing into a wall. He was really very injured. He had lung issues, shoulder fractures, and severe brain injury. His life was spared because he was using a safety helmet. At around $160,000, the car was wrecked and irreparable. Neither the tragedy nor the loss had affected him. He started working on a different automobile, an old Chevy Nova he named Goliath 2.0, which turned into his ideal ride. This vehicle is very quick because to its strong drag racer engine, Proline 481X performance extras, and other upgrades. Racing cars is a risky sport. The Street Outlaws group opted not to notify anybody, but as they entered their death traps, they understood that this may be their final day. Fortunately, none of the cast members who had serious incidents in the past ended up dead. Daddy Dave Comstock got into one of the most serious collisions. Daddy Dave, a cast member of the Street Outlaws, was very nearly killed in August of 2015. At a racetrack in Texas, Daddy Dave Comstock lost control of his Chevy Nova that was propelled by nitrous oxide, causing 6 flips. Happily, the king of the street made it through. He suffered from short-term memory loss and a severe concussion. Dave stated he had no idea how he arrived to the hospital. He was discharged from the hospital a few weeks later. He then adopted the moniker Goliath on the Street Outlaw. In Goliath 2.0, Daddy Dave introduces his new Proline generator. He unveiled the Proline Racing Engine's 418X, an enhanced version of his powerful Chevy Nova Goliath. He had no vehicle to race after the horrific accident, so he upgraded his 1963 Chevy Nova and set to work on it. Dave dated Cassie for a considerable amount of time after falling in a relationship. They courted for a long time before getting married in 2013. The duo is well regarded by everyone who admires them. Despite her clear opinion that her husband shouldn't participate in such a risky activity, Cassie remains cognizant of the extent to which her husband enjoys racing. Adorable photos of the pair are also shared on social media. Thankfully, the couple has 2 kids, albeit they haven't given their names away. Although Daddy Dave's estimated net worth is $1.5 million at the moment. He races street cars and is a well-known television personality, both of which have greatly increased his income. He has furthermore represented several international automakers as a brand ambassador. In terms of social media, David Comstock was more frequent in sharing automotive-related content with his Instagram followers. On it, he has about 600,000 followers. In a recent post, Dave provided his Instagram followers with an update on the state of his website, which features a variety of his items. Father Dave regarding street gangs. King of the streets, Daddy Dave gained notoriety with the 1996 GMC Sonoma S10 truck. Since he was little, racing has been his passion. It all started when Dave, at 16 years old, started racing his father's 1978 Chevrolet Impala. In the second season of No Prep Kings, he participated in his maiden race on Nova Goliath 2.0. Bobby Ducote and Comstock were racing in the Street Outlaws, No Prep Kings event at SGMP in Texas in the first round of the Race Your Way In event. At the end of the victory run, he lost control of the vehicle in the shutdown area and it flew into the wall. He was transported to a nearby hospital by ambulance after the accident. According to his wife, the results of his scan were encouraging. He suffered from a severe sickness, several knocks and bruises, and damage to one lung. After the collision, David allegedly couldn't even recall how he got to the hospital. Ultimately, he recovered sufficiently to be discharged from the hospital the day after his vehicle crash, which earned him the nickname Goliath. In addition to collisions and mishaps, there were whispers of hostility between Jerry Bird, a street racer, and Daddy Dave. Except according to Dave, he never treated Jerry poorly, that is, with anything except deference. As they crossed the finish line of their race, they almost got into a fistfight. The real reason why Street Outlaws actors make more money than average sports or race car drivers is because the former engage in illegal racing and the latter do not have advertisers. Even if they would be more than delighted to, we can see why no one would fund the stars due to their harm. But there is one way in which Dave and the other program stars are different from those on other reality shows. It is true that illegal action has the power to drastically alter the course of events. Why do they avoid being captured? They do, in fact. Certain persons may be unable to complete the program due to illnesses. We gave it some consideration. David, who became well known from Street Outlaws, has also promoted BendPak's shop supplies. The company claims that Dave is as actual as they get on the website he advertised for, which is why they adore him. They continued by saying that, unlike the businesses of other racers, his private shop is not decorated to attract attention. According to the advertisement, BendPak is the first place Dave visits to get materials for his store. How ridiculous fame can be for a single person. According to an unverified legend, Dave went by Daddy, since he was the father of multiple other people's children. Nonetheless, it has been established that the two girls that lived with him are his and his wife Cassie's children. Dave seems to be quite busy with his wife, family, Street Outlaws, his auto repair business, and other obligations. That explains why he has become so well known so quickly. We can only be happy that he survived the terrible event with just minor wounds, and we wish him every success. If you haven't already, please tune in to Street Outlaws with all of the other fans in support of Daddy Dave.